Hey everybody, welcome to another chapter of the Book of Sean. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you for joining me tonight. I believe that wisdom is what you get when you don't get what you want, and that's why I have a lot of it. Because I've been through a lot in life, the twists and turns and the ups and downs. And I come to this show every night so that I might inspire and sometimes give people what I believe to be salient, useful, and maybe even great advice. From Ray, come on, let's watch it together.
Hi, Dr. Sean. My name is Raymond Richardson. I'm from Joliet, Illinois. I grew up playing sports, and I used to be a church musician. I have a bachelor's in kinesiology and a master's in business administration. I currently run a personal training business in Chicago, Illinois. I've been doing it for about 10 years, but I also go to different cities, states, and countries and train clients. But I also go to these various places and like to date African American women. Now, I'm not a man thot. I have self-control because I'm looking for my wife. Now, I've been single for a long time. I'm tired of it, brother. Now, I'm not a Facebook, Instagram, dating app type of guy because I've heard bad stories about that. I like to see the aura and the energy of the woman. I actually like to go out. And when I go out, I just talk to different women. And come to find out, when I try to take them on dates, they were willing and ready. So I end up taking them on dates like the next day. Not all of them at the same time, but you know, as I go to these different places. My question to you is, how do I find out if a woman loves me from my heart and not from my pockets?
Oh, this is a great question, Ray. Yes, Ray. That's a good question. In the beginning, I was a little worried, like, what's he talking about? Yeah, well, you ended well, sir, because you asked one of the great questions of life. Well, I got to answer quickly because I guess I got to do my wrap up. But let me say this. I'm giving you a very simple, easy way to do it. The question is, how do you know if someone's in it for your heart and not your wallet? Here's how you do it. Stop showing people your wallet. Let that sink in. Don't pay for it. Don't give people access to your money. So now if they stay or if they're interested, they have to be interested in you. You see, I wager to think that you are leading with your finances, because the way you started was to tell me, and I'm not coming after you, by the way. I'm just showing you your pattern. You told me your degrees. You told me where you work. You told me about your business. You told me about all of it. You gave me all the resume, which is great, by the way. I affirm it, and I think you're amazing for doing it. But that's your pattern. You lead with trying to be impressive. I'm saying change that pattern. The way you determine rather someone's in it for your heart is to show them only your heart. Don't give them access to your money. It's very simple. Now, what you have to ask yourself is, why is it that you are caught in the pattern of letting your money and your accomplishments speak for you, rather than your heart being the first thing that people hear? What is it about you that makes you need to substantiate your greatness before you have time to figure out if the relationship is credible? Let people meet your accomplishment and your money after they've met your character and your heart. That may be a question that you need to ask about yourself. It may be because you're insecure. It may be because you've been hurt before. It may be because you feel a little desperation. It may be because you're really clingy and you want to hold on to people. You don't like rejection. You don't want people to leave. So you give people what you believe they will hold on to. But then you resent them for holding on to that and not to you. But then you can't get mad at people for holding on to that if that's what you gave them. If the relationship was built on that, if that's how it started, you can always tell the end from the beginning. Teach, Dr. Sean. You always have the end from the beginning. And the problem with most people, we build relationships in ways that we don't want them to exist in. So, to say it again, stop giving people access to your money. Show them only your heart, and you have to trust that your heart is enough. How about that?